Where she's knit herself a sweater.
Yeah, the first sweater has been knit from this magical box of yarn. And the image of this little girl is so charming, and she has that sweet little hat on. Her face is very sweet. And the sweater itself is really neat. And it was funny, after that opening scene where the colors were so stark and sepia, what I was expecting in the book was that the colors on the sweater were going to be these just shrieking colors that jumped off the page, you know, a box of yarn of every color.
Mm-hmm.
And what I love, though, is that is not what the illustrator did. It's a softer, the colors, if you look close at them, they are bright. The pink is a fuchsia, and they're beautiful colors within this sweater, but the overall effect is soft and tactile.
Now here she's taking the dog for the walk, and looks like she's almost using her yarn as the leash, and
Yeah.
she's got the dog's got a sweater too.
Isn't that such a cute
Yes.
image? And you can feel the tension on that yarn.
Oh yeah.
As if the dog is excited and ready to go.
Oh, it's so cute.
And here she is with her dog. Her dog is pulling away, and then we have the neighbor boy on the opposite page.
He's sitting on the wood pile with his dog. Oh, I'm panning this way because he's got all these interesting things going on with the texture and the birch tree and the fence with the snowflakes in front of it.
Yeah, doesn't the fence have so much depth to it? It really looks like wood, and you've got the snow falling.
Oh yeah.
Again, I guess the use of the white.
White, yeah, contrast. It's so interesting.
And the snow-covered branches and everything.
Yeah, totally.
And then this is such a charming little pair here. They're so cute.
They look like they go together.
Yeah, and the little boy has a different look from the girl. It's not one of those where every character looks exactly the same, but yet the mood, the style of him, he goes with her, but yet he looks like a different person. And
yeah, he's created by some of the same shapes, but he's a whole different personality.
Yeah, and his body seems alive and real, and you see his emotion, and his dog.
You certainly see the dog's emotion.
Is so funny.
So we've just turned out the page.
Yeah, and then now we see she's knitted a sweater for both the boy and the dog.
And they seem not unpleased.
Yeah, the dog seems okay with it. He's going to go along with it, and the boy seems all right with it, too.
Yeah, it looks just like a knit, too.
Yeah, it looks just like knit.
Okay, what's happening here?
Well, this is another one of those fun things with the yarn. So you've got the little girl and her dog, and they're in this slightly woodsy area, and we have the yarn in this back and forth between the branches.
Oh, kids could relate to that.
Oh, it's so
It's
cute.
like cat's cradle happening.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a cat's cradle, but with the trees as the fingers.
Yeah.
And just so fun, again, playing with the inherent quality of the yarn. And I love the little footprints. You can sort of see the dog going around and around all those branches and getting all tangled up.
Oh, now here she's in class.
Yeah, here's her no-nonsense teacher. He's not won over at this point. And then all the kids are fascinated by her sweater. They've never seen a sweater like that, and it has all these colors, which it sounds like the village has not experienced color in this manner.
He's playing the lights of their faces, the boys' faces, against the dark chalkboard.
Yeah, there's some real nice shapes and
divisions of space.
Yeah, geometry going on. And if you'll pan up to that chalkboard, see how there's some of these same angles and shapes that echo what he's doing with the characters. Yeah, Mark, see if you can pull back just a little bit and just pan this whole little group.
Oh, how funny. They go the yarn string goes right back into her little box.
Into her box.
Okay, then
then now at this point is where we see her parents for the first time. Pretty far into the book, which is always a good thing in a picture book. The parent should not be directing the action at all. And then we see she's really reached out to her community. Not only has she made sweaters for friends and kids at school and her teacher and her parents, but now she's moving out to the larger community, all these different people, different sizes and shapes of people. And this was so charming. This man she makes a sweater for, well, she was going to make him a sweater, but he doesn't want a sweater. And he's out there in the cold, so she makes him a hat instead. And it's not completely clear. Is he the village homeless person? Is he the eccentric who does things his own way? But
she's included him.
She's included him in a sensitive way that was respectful of his desires, and he's a part of the community too.
Oh,
I know, it just gets so funny as you look. That wonderful sweater texture, and she's making sweaters for everybody now. And this bear character looks like from the I Want My Hat Back.
The other John Clason character.
Yeah, I think he's crept in from a different book, and these little creatures. And then how hilarious, the sweater for a mailbox, and a birdhouse, and the little bird there, and then she's even made a sweater for an entire house. I mean, and how charming it is with the snow.
Maybe she'll
roof.
get like an energy rebate from the city utility service for insulating
I think
her
she
house.
should be eligible for that.
And then there's that beautiful stamped quality of the tree behind
with the snow. I guess in Stepping White, it's dark.
He's flipped it.
But yet
And we don't mind a bit.
Yeah, it just feels right.
Okay, so now she not only has knit sweaters for her own house, but she looks like
she's basically added color and beauty to her entire town. And it's such a wonderful message. She's made this tremendous difference, and we're getting to the point in the book where everything has been going in a certain direction. She's overcome a little bit of resistance to her knitting these beautiful objects, and everyone is appreciating her now. So we're at that point in the book where there needs to be a change. Something bad needs to happen.